Hi everyone, welcome to the 2023 tarot prediction for the year per zodiac sign. I'm super excited to film this video. This is my favorite video of the year, as you can imagine. And I'm going to go through all 12 signs of the zodiac. I'm going to look at work, I'm going to look at love, and I'm going to look at big energies. I'm going to see what is coming up for your sign. Just letting you guys know, if you know your birth chart, you can go across and really look at all your different placements and see what's going on for all of them. That is just something very important for you to know. But aside from that, let's jump into it. And I'm going to start with Aquarius. So 2023 spirit for Aquarius, big general energy, please. Okay, it popped out already, so I just have to kind of find it. Okay, so Aquarius, your big general energy for the year is the Hermit, the sign of Virgo. So this really speaks a lot about spending quiet time alone, quiet time in meditation, engaging in self-discovery, inner growth, going within and going within the self. So you're being called into the energy of the Hermit. You're being called into the energy of the Queen of Earth, as well as the Seven of Water. Okay, so Aquarius, in your big general energies, as I just said, it would be really good for you to spend more time alone in 2023, more time by yourself, because I'm hearing that for you guys, your time that is solo or spent in meditation really enhances your life. You probably noticed this already, that when you get that like quiet time to yourself, and I'm hearing like quality quiet time, you have great ideas, you're able to go inside yourself and figure out what's next. It's just really good. So spirit really wants you to be in the energy of the Hermit. I also see Aquarius really to make time for people around you this year. I'm feeling like last year you didn't have as much time for people, and I know that's coming out kind of harsh to say that you didn't have time for people, but I feel like you were busy. Some of you had health things, business things, like you were very preoccupied is what I'm hearing last year with life things. And like, listen, no harm, it happens to the best of us. Sometimes life just takes over and life gets busy and etc. But I'm hearing this year spirit really wants you to make a little bit more time for the people in your life. Sorry, communication could also be something. To communicate with them a little bit more, to reach out to them a little bit more, and just to be there for them a little bit more, because I feel like you, towards the end of last year, were probably more to yourself. And you know, it's interesting because you are pulling these two opposing energies, but Spirit's saying like the lesson I think that was learned last year is to balance that energy of going into the Hermit this year, like being alone and finding discovery, and then coming right back out and having time for people. Because I'm feeling like before, some of you were going into a cave too much, where people couldn't see you, they couldn't reach you is what I'm hearing, they didn't know what you were doing. And it has a lot of people like very intrigued, because sometimes I'm hearing you would just fall off the map and they would be like, where did Aquarius go? Especially like online or on messages, or sometimes something like this is coming up. So it's just saying to make time for people around you where you can and where you have the time. Also, with challenges that pop in, I feel like something huge for you, Aquarius, is to deal with the challenges that come up in a very kind and understanding way with people. Try not to use the harsh approach this year. Try to really use a very soft, gentle, and understanding approach, because it says that the Queen of Earth is warm, sensible, and creative. And I feel like when you're in this energy, that's the best energy people get from you, and it's the best energy that they like to see you in. I also feel like you're going to be making money, and we're going to go into this in the work prediction because I see money swirling around. Okay, I'm also feeling like last year you, towards the end of the year, started to maybe procrastinate a little bit, especially around big decisions. Like you were stalling is what I'm hearing on decisions, and not like taking action, being more like, okay, let me like sit and think and research and really like go within and see, you know, what am I going to do with this thing. And Spirit's saying that now this year it will be time to leave procrastination behind and to really take action on your big goals, your big dreams, anything that's huge for you, because that time kind of waiting was necessary is what I'm hearing. But now from this year, like you might have actually felt like almost call to action from January of like, oh my god, I need to get going. And Spirit has been doing that for a good reason, because you have a huge mission ahead of you this year and Spirit really needs you to really get going really fast, Aquarius. And also just because you're going to be in this Queen of Earth money making energy, that it's very essential that you, like, I'm hearing, get out there as much as possible and, you know, tackle your goals and dreams. So two very opposing energies coming in for you in your big general energies. But like I said before, your biggest challenge of the year will be to balance these two things. It's kind of like not being too extrovert or too introvert, blending the two sides together. And, you know, always, I guess, trying to make time for people, because it was something people found tricky with you last year, is what I'm hearing, is that you often made them feel like you didn't have time for them. And that was because you were so busy. But it's really something that Spirit's like drawing to my attention. And I hope it's not coming out too harsh. It's just the way the message is coming through, is to, you know, balance these two sides, because I'm hearing they're both cultivating really well. Like these two sides are super sharp, and it's just allowing them to kind of work in harmony. I'm also hearing you should be praying to Archangel Raziel. That is the angel for you. If you need things, if you need prayer, if you need strength, if you need hope, please go to Archangel Raziel. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Earth, because I feel like your career is super highlighted already. It's the first thing I'm seeing here. So, okay, so Aquarius, some of you might be working in the occult, the spiritual arts. Let me see. Yeah, you're working probably in something either creative or something that requires like imagination, creativity, as well as maybe spirituality in some regard, or at least something with people is what I'm hearing. And I feel like you are being told to like rush towards your dreams and goals, like go for it. Like if you've had something that you've been stalling on and you didn't get to do it last year in career, Spirit's like, I'm getting this image of in January, like a horse at the gate, when the horse just like runs and the horse is like, oh my God, I'm going, look at me go. So Spirit's saying like, get on it from the first month of the year, just go towards your dreams and goals and like tackle them and really go for it. Don't be afraid. Like this is energy of just going for it, grabbing the horns and going. I'm also hearing you have some people that are spying on you in work and career this year. Let me find out. Okay, one of them is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And I'm feeling like there's another who's spying on Aquarius in career. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is one of them. Another one of them is definitely a Virgo. So an earth sign, maybe a Taurus or a Capricorn, and then definitely a Virgo, Aquarius is like spying on you online for some reason, because I'm trying to figure out if they think this is you or them. Let me clarify. Clarify this Eight of Wands. Who is this? It's not so clear. They might think it's both of you, possibly. That's what I'm hearing, is like they sometimes see you're burdened by career, or that it can be a challenge or something heavy for you. And so they kind of like keep an eye on you online, or at least kind of track what you're doing, is what I'm hearing. Like they really like to know what's going on in your career, but also in their career life. I feel like this is a dual message. They also feel kind of burdened. So that's that. Okay, so let's go to love life. Okay, Spirit for Aquarius in love life 2023. Oh, nice! Aquarius, no way! Okay, this is really funny. This is so Aquarius, this message. So you came out as the Queen of Earth, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And look, when I went into love, Queen of Pentacles. So I won't lie, Aquarius, I see you more focused on money. I see money being the bigger priority, because we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the, what is this? 3, 6, 8 of Pentacles. So you are like very like much getting to the bag. Like this is giving me boss, CEO, like yes, love is important, but like let me get that money, honey. I'm hearing get that money, honey. Like it would be really good for you to start listening to kind of like rap motivational songs this year, ones that are like, yeah, get that money. Like, you know, like I don't know, the songs you hear on TikTok where they're like getting to the bag and that kind of thing. Like, because this is you. Like you are focused on becoming a queen of your castle. Like you want to be wealthy is what I'm hearing. You want to be abundant. You want to be making a lot of money. I see this. I see it in the cards. And you also want to be doing like a very good job at work. And I feel like that is even more important than love for you this year. I will be honest. If I saw a huge love connection coming in, I would tell you, but this is what has come out. I do feel like though, for some of you, and I'm saying some because this is like a select few in the collective, somebody will try to give you a handout or money. Something is going to happen. I'm hearing 4. I'm hearing April. Someone might try to come in and give you money, might be called April or something about the month of April, someone will try to give you a big amount of money to help you. This is something kind of miraculous, and it will only be for select Aquariuses. So please take this message with a grain of salt. It is not for everyone. It is just for some people. You will get a big handout, and I'm hearing huge, like unbelievable. Like you're going to be like, what? Like what? How? But it's because I think for some of you, like Spirit sees how hard you're working and how focused and dedicated you've been. And as a kind of a reward, you will have someone miraculous come in and try to help you. I'm just going to see though for love, is there anything? Because I don't see a single thing, Aquarius. I don't see anything. It's not going to be the focus of this year, I'll be honest. What I do see, okay, so I do see that someone from the past that you had a commitment with, you had a higher level commitment, like you were definitely in a relationship with this person. They will come in wanting a sexual encounter. I'm hearing six months of the year, they will come in wanting this from you. But Spirit's saying, like, with that amazing energy that you're in, like, if they do come in and they just want that, like, it's worth noting and being like, okay, they just want a one night stand. And then you can either decide, okay, I'm going to go for this, I'm going to have fun. But just to know, like, that they're up to their usual tricks is what I'm hearing, and they just want sex is what I'm hearing, and that you are in that energy. So protect it at all costs and preserve it at all costs, and just know they're not looking for a commitment. They were in the past, but if they come back in again, this is what they want. They want sex, apparently. So there's that. Okay, so thank you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to go on to the next sign, which is lovely Pisces. I am a Pisces, in case you guys don't know. Maybe you do. I'm sometimes saying it on Instagram or otherwise, like YouTube videos and so I'm going to hop into the Piscean energy for 2023. Spirit, what is the big general energy for Pisces in the year 2023? Okay. Anything else with it? Ooh, okay, Pisces, you are going to be in the energy of the Chariot and strength. So for this year, the 7th month of the year and the 11th are your highlighted months of the year. And I'm hearing you're going to be moving without stopping. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like supernatural energies, like you're going to feel like you're moving and you can't stop. Maybe it's something with your energy, Pisces, is that you just feel like you constantly need to move, or you will be moving. That's another thing. I think in the 7th month of the year, a move will be coming in. You're going to want to go to a new place. If it's not for travel, because some of you will be travel, it's actually relocating and moving, because I see a strong, like, something coming straight for you. Now, obviously, this is across the board, so not for everybody is it a move, but I hear something is moving within you and on the external in the 7th month of the year. 11 also highlighted where your strength is going to be tested, and you're going to feel like you will be releasing a lot of like harsh opinions is what I'm hearing, and judgments about other people and yourself. You're going to feel in this kind of like powerful queen energy, and you're going to feel kind of like this, where you're like, I need to release what's no longer mine, who's no longer mine, and the judgments that I'm holding, to let them go. These are also 2 major arcana. So Pisces, this is a year of huge change for your life. I'm hearing that you're going to be blessed with very powerful moving energy from the universe. And this is powerful stuff, I can tell you for sure, because what is 2023? The Chariot. And what are you pulling? The Chariot. So you're right on the energy. You are aligned with the energy, Pisces. I'm already getting a very powerful energy from you. Like some of you possess, similar to Aquarius, just slightly, but you have the High Priestess, and you possess this extremely powerful, graceful energy within you. And it's up to you to preserve this energy, to understand it, and to use it in the right way. Because I'm hearing, Pisces, sometimes your energy is so powerful that it can almost like overtake things, and it's learning how to harness it so that your energy is working with other people as well as yourself. I think it's been one of your biggest lessons. So very exciting. Those are your 2 months that are highlighted. Let's see what's coming for Pisces in career in 2023. Pisces in career, Spirit. Okay, so Pisces, I'm hearing that you're going to be manifesting a lot in your career this year, especially in the 8th month of the year. You're pulling the Magician, so You're being called into the energy of Virgo. I feel like you're going to start behaving like a Virgo if you don't know a Virgo. You might know a Virgo in your work and career life, and that's something important that I see. You're being helped by that Virgo energy, to be honest. But also, you're just going to be manifesting. You're going to be bringing in things that you wanted. Like if there was stuff in your career life where you didn't feel like you could do it before, this is the year where you will be bringing what is up here down here into the physical earth. Whatever was up there and you were like, it's out of reach, now it won't be. And I'm hearing Pisces, you have gotten so powerful. When I'm in this energy right here, I feel so uplifted. I feel like it's one of your biggest strengths in career is that you can uplift people. You can tell them what they're good at. You can tell them what their strengths are. Like you're a very good people person. And I feel like that energy that you want for other people, you also have within yourself, and you want to bring your goals down here to the physical earth and manifest really big things for yourself. So 8 months of the year is highlighted. Help from a Virgo is highlighted, as well as a manifesting energy. Also, things that you need will appear. It's interesting. I think either Cancer or Pisces pulled the Magician last year in the later part of the year. And as far as I can remember, it was all about, I'm just trying to go back in my head, it was about the fact that when you need something, Pisces, the universe will give it to you. Like you will be brought the resources, the help, the people, and the ideas that you need. So it's up to you to just really push forward. Spirit's saying push forward. That's all that you need to do. And the universe will help you right along behind. You're also within your career. You know, it's funny. You're very close to 10, Pisces. The 10 of Cups is the final fulfillment. It's like the very happy traditional family life with everything you need. Like this is like the best peak in life, right? You are very nearly there. By this year, 2023, you will have almost reached peak fulfillment in life of like what that can look like. So you're doing really good. You're doing super well on your journey. Spirit's saying to stop being so hard on yourself, because it's funny, when I first went into career, I didn't feel great about it. And then I pulled the 9 of Cups and I was like, oh, that's weird. There's a disparity between what you're achieving and how you feel about yourself. For some reason, sometimes you feel like you're not achieving, but it's not true, Pisces. You're very close to 10. And I'm hearing, like, just be careful with comparison with other people around you. You might sometimes feel like, oh, but they have 10 of Cups, why don't I? And that comparison is a very unhealthy thing. So just be really careful of it when you dip into that energy. Okay, so I'm going to go into love. So Spirit for Pisces love life 2023, please. Pisces, oh my God, lots of energy in love. Things are shaking up and moving, Pisces, for real. Pisces in love 2023. Okay, so you're going to be taking risks. Okay, so Pisces, you are going to be taking leaps of faith. This is the year of things really just like, I'm hearing popping. What is that? Especially around the time of your birthday, popping. That's what I'm getting. But just that you're going to be taking a lot of leaps of faith, a lot of risks, and like, yeah, risks, jumps, leaps. Part of your karma and your fate and your destiny this year is to take these actions, is to go with that universal flow of energy and to take a leap of faith, to take the jump and to do it. Like whatever you've really needed to do in love and you've been stalling, Spirit's like, go for it. So if there's anything that comes in where it would be considered a risk or a bit of a like, ooh, like, should I do that? I think this is the year to do it, because the Fool card with the Destiny card means it's part of your destiny to take these leaps of faith. I think before you were more cautious is what I'm hearing. You were more cautious and you were posed to not take a risk at all. And now you're being put into the energy of just going for it. I'm also hearing especially in the summer. So I'm hearing your birthday, which will be February, March, and the summer, love life will be highlighted, especially in the summertime. You're going to have some big leaps of faith and travel in the summertime as well. You're also in love, going to be seen by your partner, if you have a partner, as very focused on work. They will view you this year as someone getting to their coin. But you know, it's funny. They see that you're getting to the coin, but they sometimes notice like a sadness with work about you, Pisces. Like maybe your work impacts you. Maybe you do something like you're a doctor or a lawyer or a nurse, something that would kind of like emotionally impact your heart, because you're holding it here and you're very good at it, but it can bring like, work can bring like a melancholy. So I'm hearing, Pisces, it would be really good to discover sometimes why you feel sad about work, or why you feel work is something difficult, maybe sometimes, that it's a challenge. It doesn't come easy. It's hard for you sometimes. That will be worth investigating because they can see that. And I feel like your partner will want to try and like help you with that and not have you feeling sad for whatever reason that you feel that way. So that's what I'm seeing, Pisces, for 2023. I'm going to move on to the next sign, which is Aries. So hi Aries, how are you doing? Spirit, for Aries in 2023, what do you have for Aries in 2023? What energy is Aries going to be in? Spirit, what energy? Okay, so Aries, you're going to be in the energy of the Empress this year. Nice. The Empress is what? Lavish abundance, giving birth to your dreams, nurturing yourself and others. So I feel like you're really going to be in a mode of doing that, Aries. You're going to be nurturing other people and you're going to be nurturing yourself. The Empress is a really, really nice energy to be in. It's when you kind of have hit a point in life where you're like looking good, feeling good, doing good. I'm also hearing doing good. Some of you will be doing charity work this year or something to help people less fortunate. That's what I feel like coming in, and Spirit really wants you to do this. If the opportunity comes up, please take it, Aries. Oh my God, I'm hearing it would be so, so good. But also, like, I feel like for some of you, fertility and motherhood is coming up. Some of you might be mothers or giving birth this year. And then for others of you, it could be a project or an idea that will be taking force. But the Empress is a mothering energy. So I see you embodying quite a feminine energy this year, quite a mothering, feminine, caring energy. And I think when you're in this energy, Aries, this is the best energy that you can spread to other people, is this very lavish, abundant, rich energy. It's really luscious and it's really nice energetically, because that's what I'm feeling. And also, I see wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. You're going to be like a scholar this year. You're in a learning mode. If some of you have wanted to, and nose is going off, wanted to have a new area of study or wanted to pick up something new, I'm hearing pick up, so maybe an interest or an instrument. If you've wanted to do something new that requires study and that requires doing something more challenging, it's a big green light. I'm hearing 4. For some of you, April is coming in really strong with this. But anything that has to do with like study, research, learning, and it's something more challenging. Like if you've been doing this, it would take you up here to the next level. It would be really, really good. It's a new area of study. I'm just going to show you that on the card right there. So you're going to be in the energy of the scholar. And the scholar is really someone who's still learning. I think some of you feel like you still have a lot to learn in life, that you're still on that road. And I'm just telling you, this is a really good place to be in. Energetically, this is super good. So just know that. Just know that, like, yes, you're still learning, but you are in a very good energy. And I see the 3rd and the 4th month of the year being highlighted the most. So for Aries with their love life in 2023, Aries in love, please, Spirit. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so Aries, this year in love, there will be a justice coming. I feel like in your love life, you're in a bit of a healing mode at the moment. I think last year, there was definitely some sort of toxicity present in your love life, I'll be honest with you. The Devil card is coming up here with the King of Swords. And when these two energies combine, it really, really means that you might have felt toxically attached to something in your love life, like codependent, or very much like a toxicity with communication. Something was off. That's what I'm getting. Something was off, okay? And this year you are definitely healing. You're in a healing mode and you will get a justice. Like the energy is going to make a turnaround, where last year it felt more cold, a bit more toxic sometimes. And this is obviously not for everybody. If you're listening and you hear it and you say, yes, that's me, this is for you. I feel like the energy this year will be more healing, more fair, more balanced. And also you're going to get a new emotional offer. For some of you, if you haven't got an Ace of Cups, it is coming. And I'm going to clarify it. Ace of Cups, clarify it. 8 months of the year. If you're a single Aries and you haven't got the love connection that you've wanted, 8 months of the year is when I see it coming in, because your strength has been super tested in love. Aries, love has not been easy in the last 6 to 8 months is what I'm hearing. It's been challenging. Communication was tricky. You felt things were toxic. And now this year there will be a very good justice. So that's super nice. Back to your work, which I'm going to return to the Page of Earth. Spirit, give me more messages, please. Yeah, so you're going to be really pushing forward with the new area of study. Look at you. You're in the energy of the Chariot. So there will be an offer made about this I was about to say paid, and then I said like 8. So something with the 8th month of the year as well with this will be important. But if you get this opportunity, or you're like, should I do it? Spirit's like, yes. Because I pulled the Chariot, and the Chariot is the card of 2023, and it came out on that opportunity. So if you get the opportunity, just go for it. Just do it. Spirit's like, it'll be so good. It's an excellent opportunity for you. Like, it's a really good offer. And I'm hearing it's going to elevate your life. Especially if you're in something, if you're doing something emotional or creative or like spiritual, it's going to like super like elevate your life and make things so much better for you. So that's what I see for you, Aries. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to go on to the next zodiac sign, which is Taurus. So Taurus, what energy are you going to be in 2023? Spirit for Taurus, please. Okay, I found you in the deck. Okay, so Taurus, some of you this year are going to feel like you're being found. You're being spotted. You're being noticed more. You're going to be more in the spotlight this year. You're going to be more noticed by people. People are going to see you more. They're going to like pick up on your energy more. You are just going to be like really highlighted in either the public eye or by your family and friends or on social media. Something about being noticed, being spotted, being scouted, being found. Okay, so some of you felt like you were lost and now you'll be found. You're in the Page of Air, and it says challenging information, delays or changes to plans, the truth delivered without tact. Okay, so Taurus, I do see a little bit of challenging energy coming in for you this year. Obviously, this is not the whole year. We're just going to go through the energy and then we're going to get into like the separate categories. But I feel like you will have information come to you this year that will be a challenge, okay? I will be honest with you. I don't sugarcoat here. I'll tell you the truth. And there will be delays or changes to plans that you have put in place. Some of it will come from a truth that will be delivered very bluntly to you. And it's going to leave you a bit like, oh my God, like it's going to be, I'm hearing life-changing, some of it for some of you, but for others of you, it's going to be like, it's going to rustle up your plans a little bit, because it says you'll likely receive new information that presents a challenge or delay. The message may come from someone who speaks bluntly and without thoughtfulness. Don't take it personally. What's important is the message, not the messenger. And it says a new challenge, a contract or agreement, constructive criticism, legal matters, gossip. Okay, so Taurus, there will be a lot going on. These are the topics that are coming in for you in 2023. Legal matters, I'm hearing some of you will have a legal matter resolved that was unresolved. I also see a contract or agreement of some kind coming around with, like, I'm hearing kids and family and stuff. For some of you. For others of you, it'll be new challenges coming in that you didn't expect, and you're going to have to deal with them on the spot. And then also gossip. I feel like a lot of people will be gossiping about you, Taurus. Like before, I had told you about this spotlight energy. Because of that, I think you're going to be like an easy person to speak about. Like when you are in the like public eye or like a celebrity or like out there or like doing something big, this attracts a lot of gossip. But I'm also hearing your life or your lifestyle attracts gossip from people. They wonder what you're doing, how you're doing it. Very curious energy on your life. So I would say, Taurus, to wear something to protect yourself, because some of it's okay and some of it is kind of curious, and then others of it is a bit kind of like, I'm hearing almost jealous. I will be honest, I do feel jealousy in some other energies. So I would highly recommend you to get a bracelet. This is black tourmaline, with white tourmaline on it. And this is an amazing bracelet to wear to prevent the evil eye. You can keep it on your hand. You could wear it like a little crystal. But your life is very speculated about. Like, it's really out there for people. For some of you, also just be careful with social media and putting so much out there, because when that goes out there, people can kind of do whatever they want with it. They can kind of like digest your whole life and just see everything. So be low key and be private. That's the other thing. We're going to go to love life. Taurus's love life in the year of 2023. Taurus in love. Some of you will be thinking about the past this year. You're going to really be thinking about past situations and things that didn't work out. Things that involved communication and your emotions that didn't work out. Like, you're going to be reflecting upon experiences that you had in love that just did not prevail. they didn't work out. I'm also hearing work out, like your workouts will be highlighted. You're going to be seriously working out this year. I'm hearing the gym, sports, yoga, Pilates, whatever you do, working out. But also you'll just be reflecting upon situations in love that you might have been a little bit harsh with people, or you might regret communication that happened. Actually, you might really, really regret it, and now you are reflecting on it like this. But Spirit's saying it's really in the past. These things are done, they are gone, they are the past. And that, you know, at a certain point, by the 5th month of the year, you will no longer have to dwell on them. And it's better to move on, especially with your loyalty. Spirit's saying, Taurus, you need to assess your loyalty in love. What and who are you being loyal to? And are they reciprocal? It's a very difficult lesson to learn, to be honest with you guys, to know what deserves your loyalty. Because I'm hearing that you, oh my God, I'm hearing for some of you Tauruses, whether it's been friendship or love, you've been around some bullshit that was disguised, and you were loyal to it, and now you're like, oh my God, like, I can't believe I didn't see through this, like, or I did and I just stayed around. And Spirit's like, you need to reverse that energy this year and start kind of questioning your loyalty and what you're loyal to, because I'm hearing your loyalty is really strong, it's rock solid, and you're worthy of having things and people and places that deserve it, frankly. So yeah, wow. Okay, Taurus in career, please, Spirit. Okay, so you're getting to the bag. You are going to be in the same energy as Pisces and Aquarius. So you can go and watch the Pisces or Aquarius reading if you feel like it, because those two signs are also embodying the Queen of Earth. You're really getting to the bag, but you're going to be nervous about it this year. I see you will have a bit of nervous energy with career. Like, you are building your coin, you're building yourself up. That's the other thing in work. Like, you're building your confidence and your poise is what I'm hearing in the workplace. How you present to people, how you come across, but there is a bit of nervous energy. And when we went into this, I started to feel almost like frazzled a little bit, and I was like, whoa, this is different to what we felt before with Taurus. So I feel like, don't be worried, Taurus. You are going to be able to get the money that you need. The thing that will stop it or delay it a little bit is when you don't believe you can. And I'll give you a good example. Sometimes with Tarot goes through times where there are dry spells with clients. Like, there's times that are super popular, and then other times it goes quiet. And I've had also times where I'm like this and I'm like, oh, where are the clients? Like, are they hiding? Like, I start to get nervous, anxious, fearful, and that blocks people coming in. So it's such a trap to fall into that energy, and it's so easy, and I know it very well myself. But Spirit's just telling you, when you embody this energy, maintain it and come up with affirmations. For example, like, I do great work, I am valuable, I attract everything I need, and the ease will come. Because I feel like your only blockage with your work, and you're doing very well in your work, that's the other thing I'm hearing, you're doing great, you're doing super good, there was no other energies with it, and Spirit's saying you're doing amazing. The thing that just makes work a little bit tricky sometimes is when you get into a fearful energy of whether you can do it properly, or if you have enough confidence for it. So that's the biggest thing I see you working on, Taurus. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to go on to Gemini, which is the next sign. So Gemini, in the year of 2023, what energy? Oh, okay. So Gemini, you're on the floor. I'm hearing some of you, this is kind of funny. This, of course, it's coming out funny for Gemini. Sorry guys, I'm just getting the card, but I'm seeing a scene of some of you guys in the club. Like, some of you guys need to go out more, like socialize, get out to the club, get out dancing, get out singing, and like expressing yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Like, this will be the year to really express yourself and not hide, to get out of the shadows and to get into the spotlight, to get into the club. Because I saw a vision of someone like breakdancing on the floor, and I was like, hang on, is this not Leo? Because this feels like Leo, but it's Taurus. Or not Taurus, Gemini. So Gemini, Taurus, and Leo are all going to be in a similar energy this year. But like, yeah, you really need to get out there more. I'm hearing travel more, present yourself more. I'm hearing some of you have been hiding or being backed a little bit, and this year Spirit really wants you to get out there a little bit more. So you're going to be in the energy of balance. Archangel Zadkiel is the angel that you should pray to this year. That's your guardian angel for the year. And it says the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. So this is not the year that I see you taking action as much, like going out there and being like, okay, I'm going to do it, I'm going to take action. This year I see you more waiting, becoming more balanced within yourself, more moderate, but also getting out there. So it's kind of like that is a tricky message. I know, guys, it sounds kind of contradicting, but it's making sure you're seen by other people and getting out there, but also with specific projects, ideas, goals, and things, waiting for the right time. Because I feel like some things in your life are waiting on divine timing. And I'm going to check and see with love, because I feel like love is super linked to this. I feel like in your life in general as well, Gemini, you really need to cooperate and compromise more. I'm hearing some of you have strict standards and ideals and you're not willing to bend. So if something comes in and it doesn't meet that, you're like, next, don't want it, or you just cut it out or you get rid of it. And that is a good thing, but there are times where you will be called to compromise more with other people, to hear them out, to hear their point of view, and to understand them more, to understand where they're coming from. Because I feel a slight little bit of stubborn energy where it's like, you're like, this is my thing and that's it. So that's coming in. But also, so with the perfect timing, I feel like this is linked to Gemini's love life in 2023. Okay. Gemini, 2023 is going to be great for, oh my God, I'm getting like sexual domination or like dominance, or like you're in this mood of like, you're like killer queen in love. You're like, I'm a like Domina or dominatrix, because I feel like it's sexually, this is going to be an amazing year. Emotionally in love this year, it's going to be a little tricky. Okay. It's going to be hard, but sexually, this is the year to like really have fun. I'm hearing Get It On. I'm hearing that song, Get It On. Da, 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 get it on. I don't know the name of it, but maybe you know it. So it's a really year to have fun in love, to have fun, to feel free, to go out to the club, to go have some cocktails with the girls, go out there on dates. Like, this is freedom, liberation, fun, and sexuality. That's what I feel for this year. Also, some of you need to come out of the closet. That's what Spirit's saying. Some of you are actually not straight, but you're pretending to be. That's for some of you. That you are actually in the LGBTQ community, but you don't want to identify, or you don't know how to do it, or you're like just a little bit hesitant and you're like, I don't know what to do. So obviously that's a huge thing. And like, I can like really tell you what I see here is that if this is you and you hear that message and you're like, I really do want to come out, but I don't know how, I see it might be impacting you emotionally because you feel like you can't, or there's a blocker, or there's a blockade or something like that. But Spirit's saying, when you will feel trapped with it, you might feel kind of annoyed with yourself. So, you know, obviously with that situation, it's so unique and personal. If you feel like you can, obviously do. But if you don't, it could have a slight little bit of effect on your emotions, because there will always be a feeling of feeling kind of like restrained, or like not fully satisfied, or like you're missing something. So don't be afraid. Like, this is the year to take risks, to take chances, to get out there, to make that move. And whatever that means for you, to make that move, to get out there. I'm also feeling like you might have to do some apologies in life and in love this year to people that you might have hurt in the past. Because the Five of Swords is when we kind of start to realize like, oh, damn, that was me. And I feel like you're in love. You're going to have a feeling where you're like, oh, was that a mistake? Something with the 5th month of last year. And you might start to feel like you maybe didn't do it as well, or like you want to go back in time and change it. So Spirit's saying apologies and cooperating more. Like, if you have the chance to go back and cooperate now, would be great to do it. But yeah, I'll also just read the message from the book, because I feel like balance could be an interesting one for you to hear about. Okay, so it says, the angels are cautioning against making impulsive decisions or moves. Instead, the path of moderation and balance is really good for you. You can heal and rectify things if you acted impulsively in the past. The card encourages you to work cooperatively with other people and to see things from their point of view. Compassion and kindness are your keys to manifesting your dreams this year. Forgiveness also brings healing, which allows for new beginnings. So waiting for better timing, cooperation and blended ideas, self-restraint, and also just, yeah, like if you do need to heal and forgive something, I think it would be a good time to do it. But I feel a need to tell you that you will have to go back to people from the past to speak again, or to heal, or to even journal about it. Like, it's not done. And also, those situations in love could be something that give you a headache, because I actually just got like a slight headache as I went into it. It's kind of messy and confusing, and it was yeah, stuff that was super messy for you. So it would be honestly worth your while to do like a healing of the self in love and either speak to the person or people again, or to do like a cord cutting and a full release. Guys, fully releasing a situation is very different to just releasing it but thinking we've moved on. When we haven't fully moved on, the cord is still present. And I think for you, I'm feeling cords from the past are still there. So you could also ask a Reiki person to get rid of them if you want. That's another option for you. Gemini in career in 2023. Gemini in career, please. Okay. It's funny. Spirit's like, whatever about career, you've got a communication coming in about love. So love is more highlighted than career this year for you, Gemini. Like, honestly, I'm just getting that feeling of like, if you've been working in a job, you're just going to still be working in the job doing the same thing. Maybe just kind of like day to day. There's nothing huge. There's nothing dramatic. I don't see firings. I don't see promotions. I don't see upgrades. I just see you doing the same thing as you did before. And that's a good energy. It's stable, it's grounded, and it's nice. And there's nothing coming out with it, which is kind of funny as well. But I see a big communication coming in about the Four of Wands. You will have people from the past coming back and you will be communicating with them as well. Love and the communications around love and partnership and cooperation in every area of life will be huge. But for some of you, and this is very select few, so don't quote me on it, select few in the collective, you will meet your partner at work. Some of you are going to meet somebody in the workplace, and they're going to communicate with you in a big way and actually tell you that they want this with you in the 4th month of the year. It's going to be super highlighted that they will say that to you. So that's what I'm seeing, Gemini. I hope you enjoy 2023 and I hope it's a good year for you. It sounds very interesting to me from the cards, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to move on to the next sign, which is Cancer. So hi, Cancer. I know I have some Cancers here on the Patreon, so thank you for always joining me. And I'm going to see what energy you're going to be in this year, Cancer. Spirit for Cancer this year. Okay, I felt some nervous energy. I felt a little bit of shaky energy, Cancer, no lie. Like, some of you are a little bit nervous about things in 2023. You don't know how things are going to pan out and you feel nervous. That's the first thing. Whoa, okay, your energy just leaped out the gate. What do we have here? I can't even see it. I feel frazzled. Okay, Cancer, for some of you, you might have been in this energy recently of like, feeling like frantic or frazzled or like hard to pin down, hard to get things done, or like you just feel like you're like this, like almost like I'm getting a vision of like they say dogs can have this thing called zoomies. Well, it's what my sister tells me about our dog anyway, and it's where like they're just running around and they're like full of energy and it's hard to focus. So I feel this year that will be a challenge for you, is focusing, because you have so many things to do. You'll be having so many thoughts that actually just sitting down and getting things done will feel a little bit more difficult than usual, especially in the first half of the year. But we have the King of Air. So you're going to be in the energy of an air sign this year, Cancer. It says, speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. So Cancer, this year, your mental health is coming out as the most important thing energetically for you. If you have not sought what you feel like is the best professional advice for you in regards to your emotional and mental health, then this is the year to do it, because I'm feeling heavy psychiatry and psychology. Like, for some of you, because I felt mania. I didn't feel I was in an energy of just like energy. Some of you are actually battling mental health issues and you don't actually know what it is. So you've been experiencing things like episodes or depression or this or that, and you just thought it was like, oh, it's just that. But there's actually more to it. And for some of you, you really need to speak your mind about your symptoms, experiences, and mental and emotional health with a qualified, trained psychologist or psychiatrist. That's what I'm feeling, like heavy in the energy. This is like when you're like really tackling a topic. And I'll be honest, it came through really strong. It's presented itself this year because Spirit's like, I really want Cancer to balance this out. I want Cancer to solve this, because Spirit has been trying to give you clues that this is what you've been working with, but you have been missing some of the clues, or you haven't been seeing it. And that's why hearing this today might be super useful for you, because I don't even think some of you know about this. I don't think you know at all, but you have been having symptoms that you're just like, I don't know what that is, but this might explain a little bit. And obviously, guys, take this with a grain of salt. If you hear this and you're like, that's not me, that has nothing to do with me, that is fine. I'm just talking about the portion of the collective where you do resonate with what I just said and what I felt, because it did feel very frantic. It felt high energy, but it did feel high energy, almost like a bipolar mania episode, not so much just like a high energy. So that's just what I'm telling you guys about here. And I'm hearing that like when you're in this energy, you can get a lot done, Cancer. That's the other thing. It says you will receive valuable advice from an intelligent professional. It's important that your decisions are fair and equitable to all involved. Don't hesitate to consult third parties this year. Speak your mind with confidence. So I hear that in work and in your field of interest or specialization, Cancer, you're seen as somebody brilliant. You're seen as an excellent speaker. You're known to be diplomatic, brilliant, authoritative, impartial, balanced, professional, motivational. So in your work, you have a very like amazing energy. Like it's very obvious to people. It stands out. You stand out from a crowd. You can speak to people. You are like honestly in such an air sign energy in your work. And I feel like it's such a strength. I don't even know if you know that you are in this energy with work, but it's really shining very bright this year for you. And I'm going to go into it. So Cancer in career this year, Spirit, please. Cancer in career, you're going to be moving right ahead. Okay, so Cancer, for some of you, if you have been dealing with something in work that has felt a little bit shady and you're like, I see some things here in this office or job and it's like, I've been seeing some stuff, I've been seeing some things and I don't like it. Spirit saying this is the year to move on. This is the year to move forward, to get out of that job, to move forward, to leave, to get going, to get on the horse and be like, I'm going to find a new offer. For some of you, you will have new offers coming in. This is the Eight of Wands. In the 8 months of the year, you'll have a slow, steady offer come towards you. But for others of you, because I'm reading for the whole collective here, you are charging towards your offers. You're not waiting for the offer to come in. You're like, I'm going to go and grab the offer. Like that's what you're doing this year. And the 8 months of the year, 7 and 8, is going to be super highlighted with work. For some of you also in work, you're manifesting a lot. You're bringing your dreams to reality. So what you've been doing is bringing a grounded, earth-based energy into your work life, where you've taken your dream that was in the sky and you're bringing it down to reality. And Cancer, if you have not done this, this is a huge call from the universe to bring your dreams into reality. Don't let it be the year that it slips away. This is the year to grab it by the horns and to go for it. And also, like I said, if you notice that the job you're in has toxicity, bullshit, lies, whatever, it's the year to get out and to move forward. So it's coming in very, very clear for you, Cancer. I'm going to see what's happening in your love life. And I'm being told in your love life to pull the main deck. Okay, so this is usually your main general energy. And so your main general energy will be influencing your love life tremendously. Cancer, I'm hearing that the energy that you're in really impacts your love life. Like you're a very important person in love, not only to the person you're with, but if you're dating, for example, you're not in a relationship, you being in a good energy is crucial. Like I'm hearing it is the very thing that brings in your opportunities or attracts people. So it's very important for you to be in a good energy. Spirit for Cancer in love in the year of 2023. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, fate, destiny, and karma. A time of positive change. Woohoo! Spirit saying this year in love, you're going to be like, woo, yes, okay. Like it's so good. Like you're going to have a good turnaround, a good change. It says time of positive change. Situation moves forward. Fortune's on your side. So 10th month of the year is highlighted for you in love. Something big is happening in 10 because the Wheel of Fortune means like wheel is being spun, change is happening. So Cancer, 10th month of the year, something's coming in. I'm going to check what it is, but it will be positive. It will be good. Something will move forward, a situation in love when you didn't expect it or see it, or like a huge turnaround and change. And you're going to be like, damn, like that was big. That was big AF. What is the Wheel of Fortune about? You're really going to feel like you've left the past behind. You're going to be like, I'm so happy I'm done with the past, because when this new change comes in, I feel like you're going to be with someone who's emotionally stable and is like really mature and emotionally grounded, and that's the change. You're going to probably go for it with this person. I'm hearing go for it. For some of you, you might go somewhere like a big holiday or a big break, but for others of you, you're going to be offered a cup by an emotionally mature older man. For some of you, obviously take that as it applies, that's not for everyone, but they're mature, grounded, stable, possibly a water sign, and you will be offered something by them. Initially you might be skeptical and you might be like, I don't know if I should do this, but with the Wheel of Fortune coming in, the thing that will have you hesitating is the past and how the past worked out. But Spirit saying your lesson in the 10th month of the year in love will be to kind of go past that and to go further and to realize that like great things can come out of nowhere, miraculously, spontaneously, and just to grab the opportunity when it comes and to get past that fear of the past. I feel for some of you, you should really listen to Joe Dispenza, Vision of the Future Meditations. They talk about how to get away from the familiar past and how to engage in a less familiar future or a new vision of the future. Because I feel for some of you, the past does have a hold on you, but if you work positively with the energy I'm speaking about here, you will be able to move forward in a really, really good positive way. So that's what I see for you, Cancer, this year. I hope you have an amazing year. And I'm going to move on to the next sign, which is Leo. So hi, Leo. Let's read your cards for 2023 and see what's coming in for you, Leo. Spirit for Leo, please. For Leo. Okay, so, oh, interesting. Okay, so Leo, you are going to be going through a similar energy to Cancer. It would be really, really good for you to just listen to the reading I just did for Cancer, because you're pulling the same card, which is really unique for two signs to pull the same general energy so close together. You and Cancer will be very close. Some of you know a Cancer, or Cancer energy will be highly impacting your life this year. Cancers will enter your life. For some of you though, I feel like health will crop up this year. Health challenges maybe might come in, because I'm hearing health is going to be highlighted. That's not for everyone, but health will be coming up. So Spirit's saying take care of your health. Make sure you go to the doctor. Make sure you're getting checkups. I'm hearing for some of you just more regular check-ins with your doctor about your physical and general health to make sure you're in good working order. But I feel like the main thing though, Cancer, I felt was more on the emotional level. That's similar to, sorry, Leo, because now I'm getting confused. Similar to Cancer, some of you are, or what is going on? Are or have been battling mental health issues that you don't even know about. You don't even know fully what you're dealing with. But I feel like if you can sit down with a psychologist or psychiatrist, they will very easily be able to detect what's really going on in the undercurrents, because I feel like you are battling with things mentally, and you have been. And I feel like this is a really good year to tackle it and to really speak to someone, but also just to speak your mind. For some of you, you also need to go to therapy and just start speaking up more about what you're experiencing, and to be confident about it, to know that like your voice matters and you are allowed to speak up when you want and to have a voice. And I'm here to make change. Some of you are change makers, you're change rustlers. You would be really good as like, you know, the person at the head of the march or the protest with the thing, and they're like, guys, we're going this way. Some of you need to step more into a leadership role this year, Leo. You have the capacity to be a leader, to do an uprising, to have, for some of you, I'm just seeing like in an office or something with you with a megaphone, and you're like, we're going to strike. You're going to be the person to kick it off, and you're going to be the one to be like, guys, let's make a change here. We're going to stand up, we're going to rise. You're in that energy, and if it comes up, I feel like it would be really good to grab the opportunity, because there will be some stuff in work that will come in that will really kind of convince you to be the one to be like, I'll stand up. Like, it's almost like that energy of like, I'll go to corporate and I'll tell them what we're all thinking. So I see that coming in heavy for you. Anything else in Leo's main general energy, Spirit? The Nine of Water. A wish comes true, concern fades away, a love of life. Okay, so overall, your love of life will increase this year. And you know, that's a really beautiful energy, especially by the 9th month of the year. You will be feeling this super strong. You'll just feel like before you had a lot of concerns, like you were more concerned on the day-to-day about X, Y, and Z. Worried even, because I'm getting worried. Sorry, I have to take something to help my throat, otherwise I'm like the whole way through the reading. But yeah, you're gonna excuse me. Maybe some of you also like to burp a lot, or like have hiccups or something with the throat, and you will do this year because it came in super funny. But also sorry about my hiccup as well. Yeah, so you're gonna have this love of life. You're really gonna feel like concern fades away and you feel more happy on the day-to-day, because I feel like the end of last year was not a good time for you, Leos. It was hard, it was harsh. You were battling the winter colds. Some of you might have had colds. There was mental health things didn't work out, and you were like, oh my god, can I have a new year? So it's going to be like honestly so much better for you. It said good fortune follows you. Financial hopes are currently realized. the simple pleasures in life will be there. So you're going to start being surrounded by more beautiness, happiness, contentment, pleasure, freedom, things going the way you want. But Leo, Spirit says, like, you need to believe that this can happen for you, because I feel like right now there's a doubt that like the energy can even go that way for you. And Spirit's saying, like, believe, because I see things working out. I see beauty, fortune, happiness, things going right, things feeling better on the day to day. And I feel like you want to feel more happy day to day, but you have to believe first that you can. You're not trapped, because I feel like you think you're trapped and you're like, I can't feel any way else, but you can. And I also feel like seeing that professional about your emotional and mental health will be crucial and will impact that a lot. I'm going to go towards your love life, Leo, in love this year. Okay, so I see this year all the way up until the 5th month of the year, you're really going to be thinking about two things, the past and the future. Spirit saying, make sure to stay in the present moment in your love life. Like, I'm getting this vision of you going on dates, but you're already thinking about the future, or you're like thinking, you're like, oh, that didn't work out in the past. And Spirit's like, try to stay in the moment. Try to focus on the here and now, because some of you skip too much to the future where you're like, what's the future going to look like? Like, you might even only be dating someone, but you're already thinking 5 years ahead, and like, you're not even in the present when you're with them. You're thinking about the future, and you're also like, oh, will it go the way it did with that last person when it didn't work out? So there's a strong focus on these two things combined, and the present is the thing that's missing. But also, you will be really thinking about the future in your love life, and I'm going to clarify that a little bit more. 2 of Wands. Your work life is linked to your love life. I'm hearing you want to build up more money and more queen energy, because you're coming out as a queen, Leo, whether you're a man or a woman. You're coming out as feminine energy in work, but getting a lot of money. So using your feminine energy also to make money, which is really beautiful. It could be something creative, or how you behave in the workplace is presenting as a feminine energy, which is really good for your work. But you want to be more peaking with this energy before you get this future opportunity. That's what I'm feeling like. It's almost like you feel confused because you're like, oh, what should I do? But your spirit is telling you to gather up more coin and more money, so you feel more settled, more stable in yourself, and more prepared for the future. Because right now, especially in January, I see an anxiety about the future and a melancholy about the past. So let's see, Spirit, Leo, with work, is there anything else? Because I felt like work was so present there for you. You will have a lot of healing opportunities emotionally, as we spoke about at the beginning. That's the first big thing, and it's even more important than work. Spirit's like, that we spoke about in the beginning, that is more important than work for Leo. That is the most important thing for them to be dealing with or to tackle this year. But also, you will have opportunities to travel with work from around the world. You might be presented with some work travel opportunities. I'm hearing Barbados. I'm seeing like foreign settings with like palm trees and something like almost like Dubai or Qatar, or like somewhere in the Middle East. And that's where you might get to go for work, or Israel. For travel, for networking, for job opportunities. And Spirit saying it would be great to take this, especially in the summertime. You might combine work with travel, and Spirit saying that would be really good for you. So yeah, lovely, Leo. This is really good in career. This means that the world is going to open up its network to you, and as you engage in this emotional healing, which I feel like will happen in the beginning of the year, the later part of the year from the summer on will have more of a focus on fun, freedom, parties, work, and work traveling opportunities for you, Leo. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next sign, which is Virgo. Hi Virgos, hope you're doing good. Let's check out your general energy for the year of 2023, Virgo. Let's see what's coming for you. Sorry, the dog is just barking there. For Virgos. Oh, okay. So I just realized this is important, Virgo. You are going to have things calling your attention this year. You are going to have noise, first of all, something about noise. Some of you need to take care with noise with headphones and with music and loud noises for your ears. And the second thing is people will be noisy, or like noisier than normal, or trying to get your attention and talk and like be in your ear a lot. So I hear and see, really, because I'm seeing it in my head, a lot of noise for you. Like, it's a year of like, there will be a lot of noise around you or going on, or maybe where you live, or like in work, lots of noise. So you're coming up in very earth-based energies, which is a typical Virgo thing. Ten of Earth, and the, what is this? The Page of Earth. So I'm going to read you the meaning of these cards. First one, good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Virgo, this is very similar to Aries. You might want to watch the Aries reading, because Aries also pulled this energy of being a scholar and engaging in better news with finance, as well as like researching and learning. I feel like with finance you have more to learn, and that's going to be a huge thing, especially in the later part of the year. But also really nice, Virgo. I'm going to read you the meaning, and I hope you feel happy as you hear this message. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. Super nice. The Ten of Earth is completion. So you're doing very well. I see earth-based things like security, stability, job, work, and finance is a priority for you, has been and is this year like the most important thing in your life, Virgo, because you're coming out super grounded. I'm hearing dependable. I'm hearing you're a very dependable person, and that's something that people really like about you. They know that you're someone that they can rely on and that they can depend on. It says here in the card, abundance and financial security are at hand. You've established a long-lasting foundation of success in business, and with this success comes feelings of freedom for you. Material comforts, satisfaction in your accomplishments, and the capacity to enjoy yourself are now or will soon be yours. It's important to enjoy the little things in life. That's what I see coming up very strong. Your family life will be strong and secure, and you'll draw great comfort from the people around you, knowing that you've been extremely blessed. Virgo, this is a year where you will feel blessed. You'll feel blessed about family. You'll feel blessed about friends. I see something about children coming up. Maybe some of you are with someone who you feel like kind of like a child with, but also your inner child and you're wanting to have children will come in really strong. For some of you, you will have children this year, or you're thinking about having maybe 2 children in the future. And I see that coming up heavy, especially in the very later parts of the year, like towards the very, very end of the year. I'm going to see what's coming up for Virgo in love life. Spirit, Virgo in love, please. Virgo in love in 2023. Virgo in love. Okay, so what we have here is the Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Magician. So you're going to be manifesting a lot in your love life. I feel like you're bringing, that's nice, especially in the 8th month of the year, you're bringing your romantic dreams from like fantasy to reality. So maybe before you had a lot of like fantastical dreams about love, and now they are being realized. Like this is really giving me where you have romance back in your life. You are bringing roses and flowers and celebrating Valentine's Day and like manifesting loving things and loving opportunities and loving feelings. Like whatever you once had a dream of, it's coming down to the earth. Like you've manifested it. That's what I'm hearing. You've manifested it, Virgo. Maybe some of you were listening to romantic music and you literally manifested the lyrics. For me, I was watching certain movies that I can look back on now. Like this was about a year ago, a year or 2 ago. I was always watching like romance movies and dramas, and I manifested some of that into my life, like for real. What we watch, hear, and see can bring it in if we're psychic and spiritual and manifest that way. So you brought it in, but I'm also hearing flowers are really important. Flowers and gifts in this year, super important, especially in the 8 months of the year. You might give a gift or get one. Big gift as well, I'm hearing. You will still be lingering on the past. The past is still in your aura. It's not there, but it's in your aura. So a really good thing to do would be to cleanse your energy of the past and to fully move forward into the future. But as well, Virgo, like you have an offer in love here. You have something presenting itself, and I'm going to clarify it in a second. But it would be really good to free up your emotions a little bit in love. I feel like sometimes love ties up your emotions and feelings, and Spirit's saying to kind of like, I'm hearing let loose, or let your feelings loose, or just let yourself, kind of like the dog I'm hearing, run wild and free and like shout and like, you know, like honestly it's giving me that feeling of where you go into a field and you're like, I'm so happy and in love and like having fun, and maybe love is going to have you in like this chirpy, cheerful mood where you're like talking to people and feeling good, and it's gonna bring you a new energy, and it's gonna bring you out of this, because last year you were in the Two of Swords in your love life, and Spirit wants to see you get away from that energy. I just want to see with this Page of Pentacles, what is it? So you have something with love that is sometimes a burden. What is it, Spirit? That's so funny. Sometimes you feel like sex is a burden, or sexual things or opportunities can be a burden, because you're like, it's almost like you research them and you're like, should I take a risk towards this encounter or connection, or like what should I do with it? But Spirit's saying this is a great year to focus more on taking grounded leaps of faith rather than just passionate encounters. You're being encouraged to research, plan, and make big leaps of faith. That's what I'm hearing. Rather than just taking like, you know, taking it easy and just being like, oh, I'll go along with anything. Spirit's saying no to more research and to plan out your love life. And actually, like, it's an interesting thing. I did a vision board for the whole year of like what I want the whole year to look like. Spirit's telling me in your love life to make a plan or to make a detailed like outline. And I know it's very like businessy for love, but Spirit's saying it would be really good for your love life to set an intention and a plan and set the energy of what you want. Or like in my general vision board, I did all the countries I want to travel to this year. And Virgo, you could even do like the experiences you want to have in love, the opportunities you want to get through. So that could be very interesting. Is there anything else for Virgo in love life, Spirit? Anything else? Leaps of faith. Anything that you're loyal towards. I'm hearing in the summer a leap of faith. You might take a leap of faith towards a travel moment or a something big. And also I felt, Virgo, that you should get a dog because the dog was barking and we have a dog. It would be a great year to get a dog if you don't have one. Spirit saying would be amazing for you. So random, but yeah, the dog is somehow important. But also your loyalty. You're very loyal, and this year you will take big leaps of faith towards the things that you are a loyal companion to. So that's what I see. So we're going to go towards Libra. So Libra in 2023, Spirit, please. Oh my God. Wow, Libra, you have a seriously big energy this year. I'm going to have to gather all the cards and it's going to take me a hot second. And you know what? I might put them back because there's a lot of energy there, Libra. The first thing I'm hearing, Libra, is that you really need to ground your energy this year, especially in January. Spirit's saying it would be really amazing to start going to places to ground your energy, like the pool, the water, a walk. You need more things to ground yourself, because right now your energy is giving me a little bit of franticness. Like it's a little bit all over the place. I'll be honest with you in the nicest way. For some of you, you're going to have shoulder things come up this year, pains in your shoulder or your neck or here. And Spirit's saying keep an eye on your health this year, especially in the 3rd month of the year. If you get pains or anything with your arms and your shoulders, make sure to check it out. Also, communication. There's going to be something big with communication. I'm hearing announcement. Some of you will make a huge announcement this year. So that's another thing. For Libra, let's ground the energy a little bit. Give me just one message for Libra, please, Spirit. Okay, so we have the 6 of air. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. So Libra, last year was a tricky year. I'm hearing last year for some of you was not a good year. Like, honestly, you finished 2022 and you were like, I'm so happy the year is over. I'm so happy I'm in a new year, because you kind of feel from February, I'm hearing February, not as much January, but Feb, that things are looking up, that you're like, this feels like a better energy, a better year. Something happened last year that was difficult, 6th month of the year, and maybe with health. But also this year you're going to be taking a big trip. You're going to be going on like a boat or something over water, but like a big trip is what I'm hearing. And just this feeling of like, oh, thank God we're in a better year than last year. Like it must have been tough. And I see that, really, really see it in the cards. The worst is over and behind you. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and stress and strain go from your life. The winds of change are blowing, and it's a favorable wind. So it's a good time to make changes in your career, home, or outlook. Depression and illness, the resolution of conflict, leaving and moving on. So yeah, last year I see you battled either depression or illness. Libra, I don't know how much people knew about this. I feel like this was something more low-key or hidden for you, but you were definitely at certain times in the year either battling depression or an actual physical illness, especially in the 6th month of the year. And again, it was something more low-key. Not everybody knew about it, but it was really something that it was hard. It was a struggle, and it impacted the year. It impacted your energy. It impacted the year. And like I was saying, by the end of 2022, you were like, get me out of this year and get me into a new year. So let's see what's coming in work first. What's coming in work? Okay, you're thinking about the future in your work life. You're moving forward very powerfully, and you're very focused on future opportunities. I'm hearing advancements and promotions. Some of you want to be promoted up, like you want the big ticket. you want the big promotion, and you're like, I, for the future, need to get this promotion. Spirit's saying March will be really important for it, and that you are just, yeah, you are moving strongly towards this advancement or promotion or big opportunity for your future. I think you're aware of how big it is for your future. So when it comes up in the springtime, Spirit's saying to like go for it. And also 6 months of the year in your career will be very strong. Again, something that impacts the future. For Libra and love life, Libra and love. So in love, you're in a more hermit energy. Maybe you and your partner this year will be staying more in. I'm hearing when you guys stay in too much, that's when you get into fights or little like arguments or tiffs. But I see you in the energy of the hermit in love. You are staying back more than going out more. I'm hearing some of you won't post your love life on social media. You won't let people know who you're with. You're going to be very low key and very kind of like private about your love life, very much to the self, very much in the energies of the hermit. And you are very loyal to your partner. If you have not found your partner, 7, in the 7th month of the year, you will have felt like, okay, I'm more on the right track. Whether before I feel like I was battling and struggling to find a partner, now it's going to come in. But I see a lot of you are, if you're in a relationship, very loyal to the person. Like 10 of coins means financially and like spiritually, emotionally, physically, you're very much there with your partner. Some of you are there with them, like you live with them, you're with them all the time, like I see you there, like even like work from home, but there. And then for others of you, like you're really there, like you are with them and you're fully with them. You're very invested into the connection and you're in a really good energy with your relationship. So Spirit has been kind of wanting you to protect your relationship, because I'm feeling like there was outside speculation about it, like there was outside gossip, speculation, and that's kind of driven you to be more like low key. Like whereby you had a transformation about love where you're like, I need to like really watch my love life. And I see you've gotten the spiritual lesson of protection. You know from the internet or from your gut feeling to be careful about information in your love life. You know, and it's coming out like, you know, you're aware to be low key with your information, because when you're not, it's caused lots of battles and fights, either with other people online. And so you don't want that energy this year. You want more of a low-key, relaxed, easy energy for yourself. So you are being called into the energies of being private, selective, and just like, I'm hearing like reorganizing your love life, like kind of like focusing on like, okay, where are we gonna go? Or like, if you are single, like what dates can I go on? How can I travel and put myself out there? Like I see a reshuffling or a reorganization in your love life. And for Libra in career, what do you have, Spirit? Ooh, so you're in a very take charge energy.